Hey guys, it's Nathan from the Kentucky Cycling YouTube channel. We are in Red River Gorge this afternoon where we're going to do a very short and simple overnight backpacking trip, which I'm adding to the Kentucky Bikepacking Route Library on KentuckyCycling.org, calling it the Red River Gorge Shakedown Overnighter. So if you're a cyclist and you're interested in just kind of getting into bikepacking and just kind of dipping your toes in the water, or maybe you've got some new gear that you want to kind of test out, or you just want to be able to get out, into the woods for a short little overnight trip, this route should meet your needs. It is very beginner friendly, very, very gradual inclines. It's about 65% gravel. So I'm calling this a shakedown route, mainly because the concept here is that if you're going to go out for a longer ride at some point in time, you want to do a little shakedown of your gear. I've been on rides where people are doing brand new rides and they're going for a longer or more challenging route, and people are losing gear off their bike left and right. And so a shorter, simpler route allows you to test out your gear. I myself just recently purchased my wish list tent, which was on sale recently, so I'll be testing that out. We've got a brand new bikepacker with us, and so he'll be testing out his full gear set. I've got another cyclist here who just wants to get out and turn some pedals and enjoy being out in the gorge. This route is basically a variant of one we've done before here. We're gonna go up to Indian Creek and ride the gravel up there, where we actually stopped in that video. We're gonna try to evaluate whether we can actually get across the creek and go up a little further, but even if you didn't want to try to forge the creek, there are a number of places to potentially camp all along the Y on Indian Creek. We are at the Martin's Fork Trailhead parking lot. Something about the gorge that you just need to be aware of. If you're gonna do dispersed camping out here, you do need to have a permit for your car for parking for the duration that you're doing it. The good news is you can pick up those permits at any of the Slade gas stations right off the Mountain Parkway, or a number of the other businesses in Slade as well. I will say that if there's nice weather like there is today, that parking can be a bit of an issue. So we actually did get a spot in the lot, but it's pretty full here. We're starting here and the route will start from this parking lot, but you can always adjust it. If you can't get parking here, you can bike up to this point, or you can start a little further down and maybe park a little further down. So a number of different options there as well. So come along with us as we ride the Red River Gorge Shakedown Overnighter. All right, left turn. Lots of places you can camp all through here. Nice big area down there. You can see a tent over in the upper right hand corner of the frame there. We are 5.6 miles in, and here's this gate, and so that means we're not going to have motorized traffic from here on in up on the left side. So if somebody wanted to look for spots back here, we'll try to point some out. right, so we're at the end of Indian Creek Road, about 6.75 miles in, but just to the right of this dead end is a nice little camping area, which includes a big fire ring. So another place somebody could camp. We're just about 11 and a half miles into our ride, and this is the gate at the end, what is sort of the end of the drivable or motor vehicle part of Indian Creek. You can see there's Indian Creek here, but there's lots of spots here, including some semi-developed one, like there's a fire ring right over here to the left. We're going to go down to the water here and evaluate whether or not we think we would want to cross, try to go up a little further or not. So this will be really, dependent upon what things look like when you're out here, but might offer you some more privacy. All right, so the creek's up. We've seen it up a lot worse, and if it was a lot colder, we may not attempt this. We're not going to try to ride it, but what we're going to do, if you've got merino wool blend socks, just keep your socks on and take shoes off, keep your shoes dry. You can bring out your socks once you get to the other side. It's pretty chunky rock, so it's going to be a little tender on the feetsies. But here we go.
The gentle massage? Yes.
Get some cold feet. Cold, wet feet. Oh man. Okay. These rocks are pointy. Woo! Cold. I'm getting deeper. Trying to evaluate where my bags are going to get wet. Doesn't look like it's going to hit my anything cage. Woo! All right, I'm gonna try to drag my rear brake here. Actually, front brake too. We are camping at this little campsite here. Obviously, there's been people here before, but really nice. Less than a half mile past the creek. Really nice rock outcroppings here above all that moss on those rocks, and then it kind of drops off here, and just right over here is the creek. So there's a water source if you needed it. Cold but worth it. As always, we hope you found this content useful. If you did, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks.